Here we are live. It's Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Good evening. It's Friday evening and opening up the long weekend. Looking forward to a little R&R. We're going to share with you the Friday night ZOE Ragchew. That is an informal net amongst ham operators that will share some information locally. And we're operating on the VE3 ZOE repeater. Here's Larry to pick it up.
On 443.075 has a plus offset and no tone is required. My call sign is Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo, India. My name is Larry and I'm located East Hamilton Mountain. It's an open net. To join the conversation, please give us your call sign and your name. Tell us about yourself, your equipment, or what you'd like to add to the conversation. Before we start, I'd like to thank Terry, VA3IMW for the use of that repeater. And please remember, we have a repeater that has very good coverage in Ontario, so no religion, politics, or foul language. And last but not least, please let the repeater drop in others so others can get in. Can I get check-ins for Friday night ZOE Ragchew? Come on in.
Yes, ma'am, Larry. Quick one and done. My dinner's ready.
Gotcha, Al. Thanks for checking in. You're in the log. All right. Have a good dinner. Have a good weekend. It's a long one. Mind you, I guess you've been taking a couple of days. So, anyways, have a good weekend.
You as well, Larry. That's what I was talking to Reg on Echo Link, so I was kind of trying to hang in there so I could get my check-in.
Sounds good, Al. Thanks very much. And I don't know if Mac's streaming tonight or not. VA3IMW, are you around? VE3LBI?
I'm round. I'm perfectly in shape. Round is a shape. I'm round.
Are you streaming tonight?
I am. Yes. Just sweep over to YouTube and put in my call sign in the search box. Scroll down until you find the big red button that says live. And here we are. And so far, we've got Guy and Wade and Chuck. And yep, that's about it. Logged in on YouTube.
Okay, very good. I was looking and I didn't see anything there. So, all right, yep, there he's in there. Yep, okay. You must have just started it up, did you?
7:59, right on time.
Oh, you didn't have it in earlier. That's why I couldn't find it. All right, no problem. Sounds good. All right, Mac, I'll get you in the log here. Who else we got checking into their Friday night ZOE Ragchew? Come on in, VE3LBI.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie, Juliet, Zulu.
VA3MCA. Every kind of junk.
There might have been a double there with Bill, VE3EKJ. Was there a double in here? Go ahead.
All come in VA3CP. Matt Ward.
All right, so I picked up Chuck, Wade, Bill, and Dave so far. Anybody else checking in? Come on in, VE3LBI.
He said it.
Checking in. How's everyone going? How's everyone doing, man? My boy Chuck doing fine. How's Mac Ward? He's good?
I have no idea who that is. I need a call sign, please, to write it down.
Alpha Bravo 67.
I'm going to not interrupt too many of these so we can get some good voice copy on this for YouTube tonight. So, anyways, okay. Anybody else checking into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew? Come on in, VE3LBI.
This is the VA3 Bravo Whiskey Charlie. Yeah, it's not a real call sign, buddy.
Can I get the name with the last call sign there? I think it was Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Whiskey Charlie.
That's correct.
Can I get a name?
That is absolutely incorrect. I'm looking on QRG right now. That is a fake
talk on the radio, you get off without your call sign, pal. Who are you talking about?
Anyways, okay, I don't know who this, whatever, Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Whiskey Charlie. They don't have a proper name, so, okay, no problem. All right, let's start it up the top there again. Al's John for supper. Mac, how's your day been today and your week? Got the long weekend coming up. VA3IMW, VE3LBI.
Yes, I have a long weekend because I'm gainfully employed. So I feel the advantage here. Anyways, I trust everybody else is going to enjoy their continuous long weekends because most of you old farts are already on a permanent long weekend. Anyways, here I go joking again. I certainly appreciate you running this net tonight, Larry, and thanks for keeping an eye on the traffic for me. And you're absolutely correct. It was smooth sailing all the way home, although Google Maps did indicate I needed to avoid the 401. So that took me through the back roads of Puslinch. And it allowed me to stop off at the hot chocolate store and also take advantage of that shortcut. Band conditions, 40 meters is just hopping. Managed to pick up a slew of new parks just in the last, I would say, 45 minutes. Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, the usual candidates, North Carolina, and such. So I guess once we finish up with this, we can obviously still enjoy some of the additional benefits of 40 meters after dark. I'm waiting with bated breath to hear how Chuck made out on his DX hunt today, because I'm sure he's got the itch. I'm here for the duration there, Larry. Let's see what happens once the topics unfold. About September 21st at Pier 4 Park. But I'll let you go ahead and fill the log and at least get around the group once. Back to you.
Yep, no, very good, Mac. Yeah, actually, I worked Barbados yesterday. Kind of interesting. Anyways, yeah, okay, just get messages here. By the way, I guess we're into the last, this is the last weekend, too, of August. We're into September. So some people were saying it feels more like fall. I guess we're supposed to have a decent fall. It's not supposed to be a little bit warmer, I believe.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Obviously, you don't want to go from air conditioning season directly into heating season. It's kind of disconcerting because I know we were pretty close to going from heat to AC almost overnight as we bridged in from spring to summer. So we'd like to have some time in between with the air conditioning and HVAC systems turned off and maybe some windows open and, just enjoying things without spending money on power. Anyways, yeah, there's an H in there, Larry. Thanks for your special spell correction. All right. I'm not going to ramble on. Anyways, I'll let you go ahead and pick up the rest of the guys in any particular order. Thanks.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Okay. Yep. Thanks very much, Mac. All right. Let me see. Bill just did a quick check-in from the trailer park there. So, good evening, Bill. Enjoy yourself out there and make sure you stay warm. Got a couple of cool nights coming up. All right. Up next, VA3CJZ ZE3LBI. Come on in, Chuck.
Chuck.
VA3CJZ. Good evening, Larry, and all on net. Where do I start? That was funny there in the chat. Oh yeah, pretty good on the radio for me last couple of days. Let's see, I did get Nicaragua last night, and that was on 20 meters. And then today I got Spain as a park. So that's a new country for me for POTA. And a little while ago, I just got Bosnia-Herzegovina. So that's about the furthest out, distance-wise, about 4,500 miles away. About the furthest I've contacted in a while. And there's something else I was going to say, but I just blanked out there.
Okay, no problem. All right, I just tied it back to Bill there. So, and I think Al, he's bamboozled from Barrie, and I think he's up now in the Halliburton Highlands. So I hope he's having a good time up there. It's probably going to be pretty cool. I think there's a couple of frost warnings actually up Timmins Way.
Yeah, I heard on the news some areas might get some frost overnight there. So it's pretty unusual to get it before the first. I've seen it in the first couple of weeks of September, but it's different. I remember what I was going to say. We have our very own trailer park boy, VA3IMW. So think about that one. Anyways, Larry, I'll let you pick up the rest, and I'll listen along. Hello, it's Alpha.
Yep. Okay. Did you, by the way, you were talking, I think, Wednesday there about the temperatures, how crazy they were out west. I guess it's pretty warm. And back in here, we're getting the cool temperature. Did you happen to check today?
All right. Well, I'm checking right this very moment. And let's start with Calgary, Alberta, 27 right now. Regina is 29. Winnipeg is 28. And Edmonton, which is north of Calgary, is at 32. And it's 34 in Las Vegas, Nevada.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, just for, everybody's benefit, I flipped my phone over from Fahrenheit to Celsius this morning, and it said it was 7 degrees. So I did put it back to Fahrenheit, though. But in all fairness, I had to flip it over to find out.
All right, Larry. Well, just for you, I did the conversion, and Calgary is at 81. Regina, 84. Winnipeg, 82. Edmonton, 90. And Las Vegas, 93.
I think, God, what happened, Mark? I know it was a little bit hot and ridiculous with the humidity, but this is kind of crazy. So, all right, anything else, Chuck, before I pass her down to Wade?
Yeah, it's Alpha Bravo 6-7 checking in. How's our boy Chuck doing? Hey, Chuck, are we still down for that barbecue?
Okay, not sure what's going on there. Interference with something or other. I got a lot of buzzing. Wade, VA3NCA, VA3LBI. Come on in, Wade. Say good hello tonight.
VA3LBI, VA3NCA. Good evening, Larry, and good evening, everybody on net. Not too much. I started my long weekend day early. I took today off, but it didn't go quite as planned. I meant to get out for a bike ride, but woke up to the water heater needing some attention, so managed to line up the repair guy. It's a relatively easy fix, but I don't own the thing. It's a Reliance thing, so get them to fix it. And dental appointment, a few other things. So it wasn't much of a day off, but I did manage to do a little bit of POTA hunting. So 40 meters was pretty good tonight, and I came in right there behind Mac on one of the stations. So we got to represent 1-2 Hamilton there. So that was fun. Other than that, not much else, but looking forward to the rest of this long weekend. And going to do some bike riding, of course, and finish that up. And otherwise, just hopefully the weather cooperates. Back to you.
Yep, no, very good. Yeah, it was just, like I say, there was the vet time for the dog this morning, so of course that goes ka-ching, ka-ching. Had him in, give shots and a couple of little, well, not problems, but so he was in it. Like I say, there goes a couple of bucks out the door when you do that.
Yeah, that can get expensive fast. I don't know how I managed it, but today between a service call, well, I know how I managed that one. I don't own the thing; it's a rental. This is the one and only time that renting a water heater is nice. Other than that, it's a ripoff, I think. But anyways, that cost me nothing, so that was nice. And the dentist, for a change, the stuff I had to have looked at was fully covered. So I don't know how I got away without too much of an outlay there. I mean, I guess I should count that there was a deposit, but as soon as my insurance reimburses, then they're supposed to refund. So I guess there was an outlay, but the promise is that it's not going to be once the insurance comes back. Anyways, that's a lot of information for just to say somehow I got out of the dentist without a net balance other than zero. So I'm counting my lucky stars there.
I'll take you very. What happened to the hot water tank? Just quit?
Yeah, it stopped lighting. It was trying, and it would try 3 times. The flame sensor had all a bunch of corrosion and carbon on it. So it's not a hard fix, but since it's a rental, you got to call them in. So they were trying to tell me they'd be here sometime tomorrow, and I'm like, well, we haven't had any hot water, and it's your crappy machine. So they found an evening appointment, and they got the guy out here. So I kind of appreciated that. If it had been too much longer, I would have taken sandpaper to it on my own, and just so I could get some hot water back.
I ended up, we bought one. I went to Home Depot, we bought one. But it was really crazy. Pre the pandemic, they were like $800, maybe $900. After the pandemic, the price went up to $1,200. Same unit, same company, everything else. But I ended up, I purchased one. I said enough of that, and we got rid of the rental.
Yeah. The last house, part of the purchase agreement with the builder was a new house up there in Brantford. It was required that you either signed the rental agreement or you paid them out for the same amount of rental agreement monthly times the 10-year life before they were going to replace it. And then it was, on you. So there was actually no benefit to purchasing it. It's a scam that they set up. But anyways, when it came time to replace that, then we bought our own and got it installed. So at the last place we owned it, we maintained it after the initial rental. This time around, when we moved to Dundas, we needed to replace the one that was here. And then the problem was the one that was here went through the roof it wasn't direct vent. And so it went through the roof, and we had roofers to coordinate. And it just got too crazy to coordinate somebody to do the gas work, somebody to deliver the hot water and install it at the same time as they were redoing the vent through the roof. And then there were roofers. And the only people who could come out and do it on a moment's notice were the people who would rent to you. So here we are renting again. Wasn't too happy about it, but that's just how it all shook out.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough here when we had ours, it actually went up through the chimney. It wasn't through the roof. But anyway, yeah, we got it, one to the ones with the vented outside. So I don't know. I don't want it any cheaper. I think it's supposed to be more efficient.
Yeah, that's what they say. They just blow out the side of the house, which is the same place where we direct vent our furnace. The one that we had to replace when we moved in, the lady who was here, she's quite elderly when she passed on, and then their family put the house back up, and that's when we bought it. So it had a new furnace actually. They had just replaced it, but the hot water heater was very, very old, and it vented up through the roof. It was not a high efficiency one. So when we got it switched with a direct vent out the side. They had to rerun all that stuff, and trying to coordinate them with the gas fitter, all while we had a roofing company coming in, was just not going to happen. So yeah, we ended up renting again. Days like today, that worked out for us, but overall, I don't think you work out renting because it's an expensive way to have a hot water heater.
No, I agree 100%. By the way, how close are you finishing your mileage for this for August? Did you get it done?
I'm close. I'm at 98 kilometers left. So I have a community ride scheduled on Sunday, which is worth about 30K, and I will do a ride tomorrow, and I'll do a pre-ride to the community ride as well.
What fucking dickhead cut me off?
Shortly. So I will hit my mark for sure.
Excellent. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, well, that's good, because I know you had quite a few miles you put on there. That one weekend, you sound like you put a lot of miles on the bike.
Who's this fucking dickhead that keeps cutting me out?
My vacation time when I had time off.
Fuck yeah.
Just to get them in the bank, and that's cut way back now that I'm back at work. But I can 100 again.
Oh, yep, no, absolutely. Okay. Anything else, Wade, before I pass her down to Bill?
No, go ahead and pick up Bill, and I'll be listening along, and look forward to whatever the topic that emerges is. Back to you there, VA3IMW ZOE.
Yep, okay, very good, Wade. All right, Bill's up. VE3EKJ. Come on in, Bill. VE3LBI.
Yeah, hello, Larry. V3LBI and the group. VE3, every kind of junk returning. I just thought it was a good night to try a little more high power, so I'm using an old Kenwood mobile, a TM701, that I use as a base station rig. So it's got 20 or 25 watts or so of output power. And then I'm using the base station dual bander antenna I got in the back, which in this old two-story north end house would be about 25 feet at least up to the base of it. So I should be pretty strong into the repeater. Nice capture. And other than that, haven't done much. Went out, nice cool day, did some shopping, came home, took a nap. I was quite pleased. I got a delivery from Amazon, plastic hose clamps. They look like a quick and dirty quick thing. I've got this, you might have heard me talk before about this fiberglass 33-foot extension mast I've got from MFJ. And these little clamps will hold a wire just nicely, and they're all different sizes. It was a kit, and it wasn't very expensive. So I'll have a natural 40-meter radiator, and I built a box up. I've got a 49-to-1 not a Ballon to it, and a bypass switch, so I'll be natural on 40 meters and 15, and hopefully the other bands will be taken care of with the unon. So, other than that, I had a good nap, Larry.
Whoa. Yep, okay, Bill, very good. Yeah, I guess you heard Bill's out of the trailer. I think he's out there. I'm not sure he's out there the whole week or not, but I know he's out there for a bit because I think he's got somebody who's going to pick up the net one day this week. He won't be back, so hope he's just going to enjoy himself out there. Yeah, I think it sounds like you got quite the outfit there from Amazon. Was it something you were? Is it just going to attach?
Well, that's the neat thing about it. There are a range of sizes, and there's a number of each size, and they're a little plastic hose clamp that's open so it can snap around the masting as it tapers off up to the top, and it's got teeth in it, so you can just sort of squeeze it to lock it. I didn't want anything that took too much time or, was too strong with compression or whatever, because after all, the mast itself is only fiberglass. So it's like I could just snap a few every, 10 feet or so, maybe, or 6 or 7 feet, whatever I feel like. But anyway, it'll hold the wire to the mast all the way up,
and there's, going to be 33 feet or so for 40 meters. And the box at the bottom, I just put a banana jack on the side, and another couple if I want to plug in a radial or two. And hopefully that will be fairly, because I've only got an FT817, so that's only a couple watts of power. Okay, Bill. Well, sounds like you picked yourself up something to at least try. Anyways, yeah, this sounds kind of interesting. All right, anything else, Bill, before I pass it down to Dave? Nope. I'll just be waiting around and maybe monitoring after the net. Later on, my favorite movie of all time will be on, and I'll curl up and watch that with the dog and the cat. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's a classic. Okay, very good, Bill. All right, up next, actually before I call out, let me put a call out. Anybody else checking into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew? My call sign, Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo India. Come on in.
VA3 Bravo Kilowatt. VA3 ZJC.
VA3XLJ. Okay, I got three more. I got Rick, which was going out to Europe, and then I went to 17, 15, 12, and 10, and they were all going west. That's kind of interesting. I don't know. Do you think sometimes the cooler temperatures have some type of reaction on the actual signals, Dave, in the directions? I don't think so. I think it's all sun related and ionization and all that stuff. Because there's temperatures change all over the world. Yeah, I guess that's true. Actually, I never even thought about it. We got the K index at 2 right now, A7. Sunspots is at 201, so it's actually probably pretty good conditions. Yeah, well, daytime 40 meters is not great, but that's in all summer doldrums. But they should get better as time goes on. Yeah, no, absolutely. No, I can't remember where I worked Barbados on, whether it was 20 or 40. It might have been 20. I think it probably was. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm almost positive it was. I worked Barbados on 20 meters. Yeah. Oh, well, anyway, you got a bit of a lineup there, so carry on and bring the other guys in. V3LBI, VA3CP. Yep. Okay, no problem. Thanks very much. VE3BK, VE3LBI. Come on in, Rick.
Yeah, how you doing, Larry? V3LBI, V3BK. Yeah, that noise on 40 meters that you get there on 7100 there. Yeah, you'll have to try the SDRs. They work pretty good. And Chuck did Monday night, and he did really well. He got 20 contacts, and a lot of the guys that were on there are guys that have checked in before, and I've heard them from all over the place. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Anyway, just wanted to check into your net and tell you that I'm listening to Reg on Echolink, and if anybody wants to check in with VK6PQQ, that's Reg in Australia, Jandakot, Australia, and Western Australia, and you can go on the NCF repeater, 146,760, negative 600, tone of 131.8, and you can check in. His net goes between 8 and 9, so same time as yours, Larry. But anyway, I thought I'd check in, say hello to everybody, and let you know I'm still alive, and I'm probably going to go back to Echolink there. So anyway, back to you, Larry. Great weather. V3LBI, V3BK.
Yep. Okay, thanks very much, Rick. Yeah, listen, funny thing is, if I go up 1 kc or down 1 kc, the noise disappears. I'm not sure where it's coming from, but it seems to be on there constantly all the time now. So I don't know. It's really, really strange.
Well, we were getting somebody causing a little interference there a couple times, and but when we're on the SDR, what it is, that if there's any kind of storms in the area, you get static crashes. So it's not very good to listen to then. And they seem to get more static crashes than we do up here. So, but anyway, yeah, that is kind of weird, Larry. That noise being there. Well, who knows? It could be anything. It could be something local. You never know. It could be your neighbor's furnace, your neighbor's air conditioning. Depends on the time of year and all that kind of stuff. Because I know that we've had a problem with where we have our remote. The air conditioner unit comes on. It's also on the roof where the antenna is, and on the remote for Hamilton Amteria flip. And when it comes on, you can't hear nothing. So there you go. So the fellow that used the remote the most, I think, was Marty, VA3IMW and he's learned how to use SDR as well as that. So that's pretty good. Anyway, back to you, back to that. And like I said, if anybody wants to go check into the TechNet on 146.760, feel free. Okay, this is VA3 Bravo Kilowatt. Back to you, Larry.
Yep. Okay, thanks very much there, Rick. All right, well, you head back over, and I'll pick up Jason next. VE3ZJC, VE3LBI. Come on in, Jason.
VA3LBI, VA3ZJC. Good evening, Larry, and everybody else on net. It's a normal Friday for me, and a little late getting here, and I'm probably going to be one and done, my friend.
Okay, did you have a good holiday?
Yeah, for the most part. Like as I said last night, it was Tobermory is nice, but I think it's just a little too small town for me. Just the rest of the food was good, and the people are all friendly. I just I don't think I could spend a whole week up there doing nothing. And there's only so much radio that the missus is going to let me do on a single day.
No, absolutely, Jason. Yeah, well, if you're on holidays like that, so I'm not sure how long would drive is it up there? Like, did you go? Obviously, you must have went straight up. But how long would drive is it?
So yeah, we left. It's just around 4 hours, depending on how fast you drive. So if you're sticking to the speed limits and you're not passing the slow folks, it's probably going to be closer to 4.5, maybe 5 hours. But if you've got a bit of a lead foot, you're going to be doing about 4 hours, maybe just shy of that.
Yeah, I've never been up that way. Been up to 400. Used to go into a little town up there called Nobel. Actually, I think it was TSW. I believe it was. Used to make, well, I don't know, we probably still do, make water heaters. When I worked for a company downtown called GSW, we used to go up there, and it was like where the manufacturing plant was, and we'd drive up into Nobel. And a small little town, not too much there.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that one is. Going up to 400, once you get off the paved part, like the big ultra highway part of the 400 and go north, beautiful drive. Even this drive up through up to Tobermory, it's a beautiful drive. And it's relaxing, and there's enough photo parks there and stuff that you can activate. You follow the waterfront trail or the Bruce Trail, depending on which side you're on, for the ham radio junkies out there. Like I said, it was a good time. Just I think 3 days was enough, and that was with us, going to the parks with the bikes, going for bike rides, and enjoying the boat tours and the shipwrecks and things. 3 days was plenty for me.
Yep, and of course you're into hotel or motel, so it's always nice to be. I know what you're saying. I used to again went up there. Nobel was, I think it was north of Sudbury. That's where it was.
Well, that's way north up in God's country.
Anything else, Jason? You gonna stick around for a bit, or you done?
No, I think I'm going to run tonight. I would stick around, but I got some other stuff I got to take care of. I got people showing up at some point on this weekend. I'm not sure when, and prep work's got to get done before they show up. But I'll listen along on the handy-talkie. If I can chime back in, I will definitely do that. Other than that, thanks for doing it, my friend. VA3IMW ZOE. Back to that.
All right, very good, Jason. Thanks for checking in tonight. Vanya, you're up. VA3XLJ, VE3LBI. How are you doing? Been a while, sir.
VA3LBI, VA3XLJ, good evening, Larry and everyone in it. Those 4 weeks of afternoon shift that they do kind of stretch, and if I fall asleep like on a regular day shift like around this time, which usually is my nap time, I do miss quite a bit, but it's okay. So there's not much of there's anything of interesting. I mean, I did activate the Bronte Park with my QRP radio today. So there was a kind of plus, and what else is a plus? Let me see. I did actually had a contact with, I heard the earlier today, like Spain, oh my God, Belgium, and one more station from Europe. I can't remember the name. I did actually wrote it down, so I just have to dug out Oscar Kilo, so that's most likely Czech Republic or Slovakia, one of those two. So there are 3 stations which I heard, but I only worked the Belgium station. It's a gentleman. I worked him twice before, I believe. I don't know. It cannot be the same party because it's only my second time there. So what else? I did. I had something in my mind to say, and I can't remember what was it now. Back to you, Larry. VA3XLJ.
I think Chuck said he worked Spain today in a POTA spot. Was it a POTA? Like a park-to-park you did, or just?
Yeah, I believe it was a 14285. If I can recall the frequency correct. Yeah, I believe that the Spain station was the POTA station. The band was kind of a little bit flaky, so it was like very good, and it would fade down to nothing, then it would come back up again. Very good. So I kind of just collect enough contact to activate and call the quits after that.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, Vanya, anything else before I check to see if anybody else wants to check in?
No, I'm gonna just stay with you guys for duration, and we are on the way home, so we took a scenic route, and it'll take a little while before we get where we live, and so by the time, actually that's gonna be closed before we get there, but it is what it is.
All right, Vanya, safe drive. All right. Anybody else want to check into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew? My call sign Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo Radio. Come on in.
Victor Alpha 3, November Foxtrot Golf.
VE3 KDT.
VE3 VYT.
Okay, I missed the last call there. I got VE3 KDT, and the next call was, sorry?
Victor Yankee Tango.
Bring them in order then. VA3 NFG, VE3LBI. Come on in, Steve.
Yeah, good evening, Larry, and everybody on that here. Just giving you a check-in there, Larry, for the Friday night Ragchew there. I had the day off. Didn't do a lot. Actually, I put a new hose hanger on the side of the house. So there you go. Took me all day to do that, but you know what? At least I got something done.
Yeah, for sure, Steve. Are you on holidays?
No, I got one more day, and then I'm on holidays.
Oh, any plans at all, or just stuff around the house?
Just my usual procrastinating stuff or self there that I gotta get done around here. That's all. Just picking at it here and there. Hopefully we get a lot of it done. Not tomorrow, but Sunday. Before my actual holiday starts on Monday.
Gotcha. Okay, no problem. All right, Steve, anything else before I drop it down?
No,
it, buddy. I'll let you pick up Edward there, and Noel, I think, was after me. So I'll let you get back to that. VA3IMW, thanks for doing that, Larry. Very good, Steve. Thanks for coming in. All right, VE3 KDT, come on in, Noel.
VA3LEI, VA3 KDT. Yeah, good evening, and everyone else on that. Yeah, just kind of taking it easy tonight. Managed to solve my issue there with the washing machine. Big thanks to my buddy for helping me out. But yeah, turns out instead of needing any parts or anything else like that, it was already the bypassed top hatch switch there. The bypass was done faulty by the previous owner. So rather than just sticking a piece of wire in the connector, I cut the 2 leads and put a proper grommet on there. So never have to worry about that again.
For the lid, so if you open it, it's supposed to shut down?
Yeah, Roger. It had always been bypassed before, but yeah, it was literally just one piece of wire that the guy had left in there, and after all these years, it had gotten corroded, and right in the middle of a cycle is when it tripped, and so made me think that it's not like there's any displays or anything else to give me an error message or even any LEDs. It just shut off and refused to respond. So I thought the worst.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. We had one that went here. Ended up, actually, I phoned Sutton and Sons. Yeah, Sutton and Sons down on Gage Street, yes. And they were very helpful with the unit. We went through all kinds of tests. He told me over the phone to try different things. It was one of the service guys, and by the end of it, we determined that the motherboard was gone. So it wasn't worth for them to come up and look at it, replace the motherboard. It was like a $400 motherboard or something. He said no. He says just scrap it and go buy another one. So that's what we ended up doing. But like I said, they were very helpful. I couldn't believe how much help they actually gave me, and it wasn't just one phone call. I had called them at least 2 or 3 times.
Oh, that's cool to actually get the help for it. Yeah, I knew the general gist of how washing machines work, but I knew enough that this thing was simple enough that it was going to cost me money and parts to get it going again. But yeah, the motherboard one, I've only encountered that once. Thankfully, it was my furnace that was under warranty or rental or whatever it was. I didn't have to pay for the motherboard.
Yeah, they get pretty expensive, that's for sure. So, I take it the kids have gone back, or are they still with you?
No, they still got them here. So yeah, that was an adventure. Thankfully, just kind of turned that into a play date. But yeah, they're just kind of winding down and getting used to what life is here. Oh, and I'm being summoned by one as we speak. So I think I'll throw it back to you. And yeah, there was one behind me. Sorry. Yeah, I'll be listening on VA3 KDT.
We just found out something today, Noel, just of interest for ourselves. Hamilton, the junior kindergarten goes back to school on Tuesday, and the senior kindergarten doesn't go back until Wednesday. We didn't know that. I guess what they do is they introduce the juniors to the school, the teachers and everything, where the seniors, they've already been around. So sounds like we're going to have our grandson here on the Tuesday, and he doesn't go back to school until Wednesday.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, my youngest one, the one with the little more special needs there, he's going a little bit later. But my oldest, yeah, he'll be back right for that. I actually didn't even realize about the Labor Day being the stat or whatever else and that for it too. So yeah, I got to look into that. It should be interesting, but hopefully they'll be ready to go. I'm sure we can hear the other one in the background there.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, no problem. Anything else before I pass it down?
No, just listening along. I'm at the end of his patience, so I got to get going.
All right, very good. Thanks, Noel. All right, now next, Ed, VE3VYT. Come on in, Ed, VE3LBI.
Yeah, good day, everyone. Day 6 of the week. One more day to go. It's been a crazy week. Couple of club meetings. One was a Hamilton club on Sunday there at the Binbrook Conservation Area. Another one on Tuesday with the Burlington Club at their usual clubhouse. Let me see here. Managed to find time to activate a Boda Park there in Binbrook while having barbecue lunch with all the nice folks in the club there. And let's see, what else we got here? Oh yeah, I managed to get out and walk in 3 parks this week, putting in about an hour walking. So it's been a nice week, relaxing week overall. Had a little fun tonight though. My son offered to make pizza for us. He's like 25 years old. And gets put a little bit too much olive oil and pesto sauce and cheese on the pizzas in the oven, and they all ran over and dripped on the bottom, and of course started smoking up the house. We got our good and foggy in here, but we finally got all the smoke cleared out. So that's been the culmination of the week. A little bit of excitement at the very end. Back to you, Larry.
And plus all the smoke detectors are going off in every room. You got to fan those and open windows and all the rest of it, right?
Oh yeah, well, it got so bad that I decided to put the gloves on, and he hauled the pizzas out of the oven. And then I grabbed a couple of on the shelves, and then I grabbed a couple of towels and smothered the fire on the bottom of the oven.
That's a good way. I like, oh well, stuff like that happens when you're cooking like that. That's for sure, Ed.
Yeah, he finished the pizzas off outside on the barbecue.
Oh, okay. Right, good idea. At least if it's going to cook, it's going to cook out there or catch fire. It'll be out there, right?
Yeah, so I can't come up with anything more exciting than that for the week, but there is a day 7, so we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Absolutely. All right, anything else, Ed, before I run it back down again?
No, that's it.
Okay, very good. I'm glad you had a couple of good activations, too. So, all right, everybody else checking into the Friday night ZOE Ragchew. My call sign, Victor Echo 3, Lima Bravo India. Come on in. Okay, I do believe VA3NFL has gone for supper, so we'll pass it back to Mac. VA3MW, V3LBI. Come on in, Mac.
All right. Well, since our trailer park boy is missing in action, I trust he enjoys everything up there. Keep the Christmas lights burning there. He would normally remind me to talk about the September 21st group activation. So there, once again, the park that has been summarily chosen is Pier 4, and starting time around 11 o'clock in the morning. September 21st is the Sunday. So that's way we get to see Jason. And if he lets us down, I'm gonna forgive him. Anyways, just a quick reference to my last weekend's activation. Griffin House. Had a lot of fun there. It was nice to see the quaint little spot and kind of hike in from the Hermitage parking lot and set up there. It's almost better that the place is under construction, and that way there's not tourists coming and going. And yeah, had a really good day. Antenna setups were flawless. 20 and 40 meters came in at 1-to-1 flat match, and obviously very resonant. So contacts on both bands were just flooding in. So I think I got 54 or something like that contacts in not a very long time, and we managed to stay dry. And we're gonna have to make sure that as soon as Dave's got the repaired leg ready to undergo the jaunt up the hill, we'll have to get him out there so that he can make sure that he does not have another solar flare that chases him out of the park. Other than that, Larry, how's Brenda doing? Any updates? Any further updates?
She was to the surgeon, and it basically has left it to her for her decision if they want to do anything else. surgery on it. So as long as he said, you're happy, he says, then we'll leave it alone. So that's where it stands now.
All right, sounds good. Very good indeed. Okay, anybody that's interested, I'm going to pop over to the alternate frequency that I posted on the Discord. After this net wraps up, we can have a quick chat. And other than that, I have no further traffic and no reason to time out the repeater.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Matt. Okay, what else you got for us tonight, Chuck? VA3CJZ, the E3LBI.
VA3CJZ. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is, excuse me, I heard on the news that Crown Royal is going to be moving their bottling portion of the production down into the States. So it'll still be made, mashed and distilled and put in barrels here in Amherstburg, Ontario, which is basically just south of Windsor. And I heard they're going to be bottling this stuff in the States. So, yeah, 160 people are going to be losing their jobs, and so that's not very good. But we can we can only mostly blame it on the person that's running the country south of us. But I'm sure our government probably isn't helping much either. But anyways, other than that, Larry, yeah, I tried to get a check-in with Vanya earlier when he was at Bronte, but I could not hear him. So, but the conditions are much, much better. Solar flux and the sunspots were over 200 for the last 2-3 days. So things are looking good. Back to you.
Yep, no, very good. Actually, there was a article that was on the news at 6 o'clock there. They're, I guess, once again, with the tariffs and everything, now they're saying the tariffs are illegal. I'm not sure it's going to go to the Supreme Court. I don't want to get into politics, but it was just a note that was brought up, like I see on the news.
Yes, sir. I did catch that as well. But the tariffs remain in place until the courts decide otherwise. So, yeah, it's not a very big breaking news story because it's still going to drag on. But we'll find out eventually.
No, absolutely. All right, anything else before I pass her down to Wade?
No, sir, I think that's about it. Back to you.
Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll run down the list and then we'll do a 7-3 round. We're getting close to 8 o'clock. So, all right, what else you got for us tonight, Wade? VA3NCA, VE3LBI.
VE3LBI, VA3NCA. No, not much else. Just I found a little bag at the dollar store, which is just about the right size for my little QMX QRP radio that I put together a while ago. Want to make a little cartable pack, and so now I'm just planning out while I listen along here. I'm planning out how to fit all the little bits in. It's kind of about the size of a fanny pack, but it's not a fanny pack, but it's that sort of size. So should make for a really good grab and go bag. But I've been listening along to the net and playing around with options for that thing, and yeah, so that's all I've been doing. So nothing much more to add. So I'll throw it back to you, and I'll be here for the upcoming 7-3 round. VA3NCA, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Wade. Bill, you're up. VE3AKJ. Come on in, Bill. Anything else before we do a 7-3?
No, nothing really much happening here. The animals are trying to take advantage of my senior's memory. They figure if they stare at me long enough, I'll think that I've forgotten their treat time, and they'll get a second helping. But it's amazing how your animals can get you trained, I suppose. At any rate, I'm looking forward to the 21st. I think I'm going to find my way down there.
It's nice and convenient for me for a bus route. I'll just hop on the bayfront and just zip along, and then up James, and bang, there I am. I can just walk in. So that's a good location. I'm glad everybody chose it because it's very central. I know it's hard for a lot of club activities and photo activities and such you can't please everybody, and you have to look at what sort of place you can get, volunteer help and everything. But, you know, like the Hamilton Club, they have their breakfast, but it's way the heck out on Centennial Parkway in the QE at a Denny's out there. That's not exactly central. I don't think too many people from West Dundas want to come out to that. Their meetings are, you know, in the Parkdale, Roxborough area. And so for me, I'm glad Pier 4, it's right there in the middle. As long as it's got washrooms, I'll be okay, Larry.
Okay, Bill, sounds good. All right, next up. Don't actually know we're missing two is I haven't heard Chris in tonight. That's unusual. Anyways, we'll bring in Dave, VA3CP, VE3LBI. Come on in, Dave.
Hey, Larry, VA3CP. There are washrooms there at Pier 4, but I'm not sure if they're always open.
Are there trees?
Not really.
Oh dear, I better bring a bucket.
Okay. There are washrooms there on the west end of, like near the west end of the parking lot for Pier 4 Park. And you sort of have to zigzag your way up to them, climb a little bit of elevation to get there. But like I say, I'm not sure what time of year I was there, but they were locked. So, but I imagine on the weekend they would be open because there'll be plenty of general public down there, I'm sure. All right, very good. That's all from me, Larry. V3LBI, VA3CP.
Okay, very good, Dave. And Bill, don't forget, there's a whole little bucket there, Liza. Anyways, I think Rick is gone, but I'll give him a shout. VE3BK, Rick, you still with us? We're just running down the list here. Nope. We'll give Jason a shout here. VE3, JC. Jason, anything else before we do it 7-3? All right, we'll pick up Vanya next. VA3XLJ. Vanya, we're doing just running down the list before we do a 7-3 round. Anything else to add, Vanya?
V3LBI, VA3XLJ. Good, that's Larry. I really enjoyed the nights on Fridays. It's just, for me, for now, the things are the way they are, which is okay. Another thing, I said I work Belgium with the 7 watts and a half stick today. So I remember at some point I did actually see they have this QRP calculator or whatever the thing is called, and you enter the call sign, and it tells you how many watts per kilometer. So I'm excited to do that soon when I get home. Back to you guys. VA3XLJ. 7-3 also.
Oh, okay, that sounds interesting. Yeah, let us know how you make up with that. Steve, anything else? VA3NFT, we're just, before we do a 7-3, anything else to add?
No, sir. Just 7 or 8 fire trucks just kind of rolled by my place there. Some structure fire at Upper Wellington and Newport. I never heard of Newport, and I drove a taxi for 13 years in that city. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Thanks for the net again there, Larry. We'll be around here somewhere. VA3NFG.
Okay, Steve, thanks. Noel, VE3KDP, anything else to add before we do a 7-3 round?
Nope, nothing really. Just kind of listening along there. Thanks for doing that as always. And yeah, I'll be here for the next round, I guess.
Okay, very good. And Ed, VE3BYT, VE3LBI, before we do a 7-3, anything else to add, Ed?
Oh, not much. Yeah, I guess somebody commented that the Hamilton Club has meetings way out in the East End. Yeah, they do at that Denny's restaurant there on Centennial, I think once every other month. That's pretty far. And I guess the monthly meetings are at the St. Paul's Church on 42nd Regina, which isn't exactly central either. So, yeah, it's nice to have it at Pier 4 for a change. I don't have to use the Skyway Bridge to get there. So I'm all for that. Now let's see, washrooms. Isn't there a Williams coffee shop somewhere not too far just east of Pier 4? That could be an alternate for a quick visit if you buy a coffee or something. That's all I got, Larry. Back to you. VA3IMW.
It's a pretty good hike to get over there, Edward.
Sorry, what was that?
It's a pretty good hike to get to Williams Restaurant, VA3CP.
Okay, well, the washrooms on the other end that somebody mentioned, they're probably not any closer, are they?
Actually, you can walk through the Macassa boatyard and get to Bayfront Park. There's washrooms there, so they'll be closer than Williams.
Okay, yeah, Bayfront Park. Yeah, I know where that is. Yeah, those washrooms usually close in the off season for winter, but they should be open this week.
Yeah, they'll be open VA3CP.
Okay, very good. All right, let's do a 7-3 run. Mac, you're up. VA3IMW ZOE 7-3.
All right, Larry. As mentioned, I'm going to QSY over to that other frequency. Everybody who's interested to follow me over there for a quick chat, feel free. And a special note to Wade. I got an email from Chris, VE3RWJ. Apparently Zygu is bringing out a 100-watt amplifier to go along with its QRP rig. So maybe some Zygu enthusiasts might be interested in that. Anyways, thanks for doing this one, Larry. And Dave, let us know when you're ready to get up and get around, and we'll get you out to Griffin. Thanks again, Larry. 7-3s.
Okay, yep, very good. Chuck, VA3CJZ, VE3LB, just doing a 7-3 round.
Yeah, very good, Larry. VA3CJZ. One last thing. If no one else volunteers tomorrow for the net, I'll pick it up at 7 p.m. But if someone wants to take a shot at it, by all means. Good net, Larry. VA3CJZ.
Tomorrow after tomorrow.
Sunday?
Oh, the other tomorrow. Well, there you go. Well, yeah, so there's nothing on tomorrow. All right.
Mac usually does the unofficial net on Saturday night. And then Sunday is the official one. So I think it's on Sunday. So anyway, all right, very good. So there you go. Anybody, Mac or Chuck said he'd pick up the Sunday night net, alias the Saturday, but on Sunday. All right, Wade, you're up. VA3NCA, VE3LBI, just doing a 7-3 round, Wade.
VE3LBI, VA3NCA. Yeah, thanks for doing it, Larry. Another great Friday way to spend a Friday. 7-3 to all. And Mac, yeah, I did hear that announcement about the 100-watt amp for the Zygu products. Looks pretty interesting. It'll be interesting when they release it, what the price point is. But yeah, I still got to fix my 6100, my Zygu. One of the multifunction key encoders has jammed up, so it should be an easy fix. But it's out of service right now, and right now I'm playing with my little QMX, QRP Labs QMX kit. So anyways, lots of fun, always something to do. 7-3 to all. And quick question, maybe you know, Larry. Is it a 2-meter or back on 40 meters that Mac has as an alternate? Back to you.
What was the last part? Sorry about the meters. I missed that.
The alternate frequency. I saw a 2-meter posted frequency in the Discord, but I know previously we had convened on 40 meters. Do you know which one we're talking about?
You're talking about the one on 2 meters.
Oh, roger that. Okay, got it. Thanks for doing it again. 7-3. Back to you.
Yeah, it's a minus with the 131.8, is it? Offset minus.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, no problem. All right, very good. Bill, VE3EKJ, VE3LBI.
What can I add? Don't want to hold everybody up. We're all getting tired. 7-3, everyone.
All right, very good, Bill. Dave, VA3CP, VE3LBI, doing 7-3.
Okay, Larry, I'll say 73 to all, and I don't know where the heck that's posted, so, excuse me, thank you, Mac, for the offer. May take you up on that, and we'll see how things go. VA3CP. Back to you, Larry.
Yep, okay, very good. I believe Rick's gone. We'll try Jason again. Jason, if you're around, we're doing a 7-3 round. VE3 ZJC, VE3LBI. All right, Vanya, we're doing a 7-3 round, Vanya, if you're not home yet. VA3XLJ, VE3LBI.
7-3 guys, I'm just making it through the downtown, so it'll be another 10 minutes for me, so I'm gonna be moving to the alternate frequency also, if I got it right, so we'll see.
Yep, okay, very good. Steve, VA3NFT, VE3LBI, doing a 7-3 round.
Yep, Roger there. Just had to turn the volume down on the other radio. Pretty good. Good net there, Larry. We'll look forward to next Friday for sure. And yeah, one more day tomorrow. Doing an early morning day shift, and then I'm done. I think at 4 o'clock, and that's it till the following Monday. So anyway, hope to get out for an activation this week. All right, that's it, Larry. I send it back to you. V3LBI, VA3IMW.
All right, very good. Thanks, Steve. Noel, you're up. VE3KDT, VE3LBI, doing a 7-3 round.
Yeah, and again, thanks for doing the net. I'm on the Discord server. Do you have the what sub channel or whatever that that alternate listed on without listing it?
It was put in Discord. You can't find it?
General conversation.
Thank you. I'll look under there.
Okay, very good. Thanks, Noel. Ed, VE3VYT, VE3LBI, just doing a quick 7-3.
Nothing to add, Larry. Everybody have a great week, and we'll chat with everybody soon. VE3ZYT.
Okay, last call. Anybody else want to check into the finite ZOE Ragchew? This is the last call. VE3LBI.
VE3, Foxtrot Bravo Charlie.
I know your name, but I just, Sam, that's what it is. It's Sam. Come on in, Sam.
Hey everyone, have a good weekend. Hope things are going good. I guess I'm doing a check-in and a 7-3 in one bang. Air show this weekend, and next weekend is London Air Show. So Toronto Air Show this weekend and London Air Show the following weekend.
Very good. Thanks very much, Sam. Appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, we started at 8 o'clock, try to wrap up around 9 o'clock, and we always seem to run a little bit over. Sometimes a little bit shorter, but most times over. So anyway, Sam, thanks for checking in. I appreciate it.
Okay, take care. VE3, Foxtrot Bravo Charlie, 7-3. Yeah, I tried to get in, but it was just hard. A lot of conversations going on. I don't want to break in.
No, don't do that. Always feel free. Jump in there anytime. The conversations are going or not. Just jump in. Somebody will pick you up. If I key it up or whatever, somebody will hear you. So please do.
Excellent. Okay, everybody, have a good evening. Take care. Thank you. 7-3, VE3, Foxtrot Bravo Charlie.
Hey, very good. Anybody else? Last call. Checking in Friday night ZOE Ragchew. Come on in. VE3LBI. Okay, let's put a bow on it. Thanks again, everybody, for joining in tonight. You guys make the net with the conversation, and I just write down the call signs and the names. I'd like to thank Terry, VE3IQL, for the use as a repeater. And with that, my call sign, Victor Echo 3 Lima Bravo India. I turn repeater back over to normal use. 7-3 all.
And that's how we say goodbye.